NL Cy Young Award winner, Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. And that is through into right field for a single. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Number 20.
Hey guys, he's lucky. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone.
Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Yoenis Cespedes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. A ball and no strikes. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's got 5 base hits in 22 tries.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Here's the 3-0. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96. Great slider and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
A bouncer up the middle. Rosario brings it in, and there's 1 down now. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. deGrom is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Bryce Harper now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Harper.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. One and two. Here it comes. The inning. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
J.D. Davis.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Rosario.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez gloves it, throw on to first, 2 gone. Brendan Nimmo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble, as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. They're up. Robert Gesellman, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Leading off the inning, Rhys Hoskins, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Hot shot on the ground is short. Rosario's got it cleanly, and that's the first out.
Batting 5th,
Gene Segura standing in. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2 out, nobody on. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
Philly down to their last strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
Dickerson stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Conforto is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Live from Petco Park on a beautiful night, this is Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Ronald Acuna. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 13.
And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
7 o'clock.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
The second baseman.
Oh, that's
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Line hard down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Misses. Ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. This is in the air to left field. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of it.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
That is fifth. The right fielder.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edge,
there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Hit in the air to right field. Markakis has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. We all know it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
A windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Machado.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he popped him up. Freeman on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for Atlanta, the left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Kirby Yates is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. First pitch of the at-bat. He just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is Myers. Can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Batting 7.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Brian McCann is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. His career numbers against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number. Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Eric.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. One and two now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first base. For the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game. Makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Will Myers will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-1. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Markakis, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Digging in now for San Diego, Francisco Mejia. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Myers at second with 2 down. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. San Diego down to their final strike. Hit in the air out toward left. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's over.
Live from Petco. We are under the bright light. Digging in, George Springer. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
7 o'clock.
In his career against Porcello, been pretty good. 5 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Here's Michael Brantley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. 1-0 count, the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Grounded back up the middle. Pedroia fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. In now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mookie Betts.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Betts stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a fifth-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the #2 spot.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Over to first, Cole, runners back. Rafael Devers the next to bat as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now a throw over and he's back easily. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Line drive base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The shortstop.
First two batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Here's J.D. Martinez, his career line again. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. The relay throw, well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Throw to third, and he's not getting back to the bag. But they do take the lead as two score on the play.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses ball 1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
And their runners at the corners now. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And that is through into left field, the base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Correa is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. In his career against Porcello, he's gone 2 for 6. Strike one to start the at-bat. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The pitch. Liner towards second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play. One away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the...
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rick Porcello gets the W on the mound. Garrett Cole lasted only an inning in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Standing in, Victor Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Detroit.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Anaheim. Ground ball foul down the left side. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Heaney, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jacoby Jones goes down for the first out of the game. With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
So digging in now, Ronnie Rodriguez. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, batting at an even 400. The set and the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Swing, strike 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Angels due up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Line, but speared on a hop. And that's the second out.
Batting third.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. Sends that high and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Albert now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Standing in, Nico Goodrum. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1-1. Here it comes. Straight up. Fletcher has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 5th, the third baseman.
Now to the plate, Darwell Lugo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Into the box, Jeimer Candelario. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. The 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Jordy Mercer would be next. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Here's Jordy Mercer now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 to Jordy Mercer.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Tigers leave 1. Here's Justin Upton now. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's 0 for 5.
The left fielder, Justin.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Reyes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Upton, the runner at second with 1 away. Still 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Goodrum is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Calhoun absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Angels leave. Now in the box, number 34, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Number 22. Victor.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump,
Now
but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he misses again, 2-0. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with
Now
the sinker right there to
designated
induce the
hitter.
double.
Miguel Cabrera.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here, and I don't know if maybe there's something wrong with him physically, but it seems a very quick hook as he's gone after not allowing a single run. Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronnie Rodriguez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Nico Goodrum would be next. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Ready now, Max Stassi.
And leading up for the Angels.
Now here's the pitch.
The catcher, Max.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. The 1-2. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Oh and 1 count, the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hit hard towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani, and he popped him up, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 offering hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Popped up. Lugo has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Nico Goodrum flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Calhoun coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the fourth. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. 0-1 the count. Into the wind, the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Albert Pujols, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box, Justin Upton, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The winning run is at first base. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pujols aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Game over. This ball game is over.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion.
Offensively, the Angels tonight relied heavily on the work of this man, Justin Upton. Thanks largely to one heroic swing, he's our tops player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
No errors. They left 3
This evening's game
base.
finishes 2-0. Now from the home of the Twins. Coming to the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Lifted down the line in left. Rosario is after it. And they can't run it down.
7 o'clock.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
The bouncer to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting third.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next will be the imposing power bat, Jorge Soler.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He won the Silver Slugger Award for catcher. You got to think what a catcher goes through, right? Foul tips, constantly squatting, your legs are getting tired. By August, September, you basically have no legs underneath you. He didn't let any of that bother him, and he put together a great year.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's just 1 for 6. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That is it.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. The 1-0. A ball and a strike. Mondesi on second. Merrifield at first. 2 out in the inning. The 2-1 pitch. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Royal strand a pair. It's the Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. This is hit softly to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Merrifield over to his left. 2 gone. Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. From the stretch. Ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Phillips racing back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
In now, Eddie Rosario. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gordon on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The third baseman.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Here's Miguel Sano as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 1-1. Sano is off at first with 2 away. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one. Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Left side, but well foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 8.
So next to the plate for the Royals, number 11. He'll take his first hacks here. In there, 0-1. KC down to their final strike in this one. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Minnesota Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Barrios takes home the win. Danny Duffy was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac. From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. CC Sabathia gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Stepping up now, Leury Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leury Garcia.
Now the first pitch from CC. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Previous history with Sabathia, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Another 0-2 home. On the ground to second for Torres. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs. So stepping in, Jose Abreu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That grounder got him. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So a good start here in the first for CC Sabathia. Nothing in the White Sox half of the first. The Yankees with their first set of swings. Coming up next on MLB Network. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour, hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if he brings some swings and misses, and if he does, it should be a powerful outing for Giolito.
DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup with the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Yankees. Still no score. Settling in now, Eloy Jimenez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. In there, strike one. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Down the first baseline. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. To short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. So striding forward now, Yolmer Sanchez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's swung on and missed for strike one.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. past history with Lucas Giolito. He's 1 for 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Encarnacion gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now here's with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big league middle cup. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter.
That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the Yankees are going to walk off as winners.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
So the Yankees, of course, buoyed by a great start from this man here. CC Sabathia. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition...
We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Grounded to short, backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Stepping in, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and 1 strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Orioles not. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, number 8, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. A ball and a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Bichette stands at second with no outs. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Smith is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke
Batting
by a
fourth.
guy at the letters. That's the
third
ultimate
baseman.
challenge pitch. And
Number
for me
27.
personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The set and the 1-0. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runs across the score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
The designated hitter.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Justin Smoak now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Great curveball there, really fooled him with that one.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Ready on 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will track it down. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Jays in now for the O's. Renato Nunez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Renato.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit softly on the ground to third. Guerrero scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth. The second baseman.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit out toward second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole.
Going to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. And that one We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the mid-century Groundbreakers. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for St. Louis, the center fielder, Dexter.
And a called strike down in the zone, nothing in one.
7 o'clock.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, nothing in two.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
K-line is there, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Now to the plate, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Groundbreakers,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong ranging deep into the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now a chance to check out the starting 9 for the mid-century Groundbreakers as penned by Sparky Anderson. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Martinez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Mays, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box, Ted Williams. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
On the line, that's a base hit. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And they've taken the lead. A valiant effort there defensively, but it couldn't prevent the go-ahead run from crossing the plate.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one.
Much better than that. Babe Ruth will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And that misses inside, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Riding in, Ty Cobb will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Comes set, the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A little low, it's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Ozuna is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to inning number 2 now here in Manhattan. It's a lead for the mid-century era, 1-0. Ty Cobb will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 0.
Now a bouncing ball for Ernie Banks at short. Scooped up. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. One out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Hobb, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina will work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. That's by him for strike one. Two balls and a strike to Molina. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and
in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The groundbreaker. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on. Striding in, Charlie Blackmon, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Colorado, the right fielder.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
To 1-2 now. Line to the right side, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackman. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
Ball
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
And he takes strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rockies are on the... Herman Marquez will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
The leadoff.
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right. And I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan.
Joe
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer
the
job.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot. and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Moment now to have a look at Tommy Lasorda's lineup for the expansion era Boomers. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. He's set and the pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
In now, Mike Schmidt, fouled off. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
1-2. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 pitch. 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Jackson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Standing in now, Willie Stargell, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled away. gets him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. Story scoops it up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Here's Daniel Murphy now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitch.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 now.
Oh, that's just out.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. No outs, nobody on. 3-2 now. Count still full. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting 7.
In now for
The center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. The stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
The catcher, number 14.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Last strike now for Colorado. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Reggie. makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Boomers scored in every single inning on the way to victory. Nolan Ryan is credited with the win. Herman Marquez lasted only an inning in the losing effort.